Let's get a look at our first alert forecast. It is windy outside, could bring down some tree branches, Lonnie, even knock out power.
I hope not, but that is a possibility. So, look, let's take a peek at what we've got outside as of right now. Holding on to that wind gust at 44 miles per hour. So that gusts, and it takes a break, and then it sort of has come back as well. 59 degrees right now. So we're mild enough. I mean, you hit 66 for a high temperature today, but it's been all about the second part of this day. And I mean the late part, like 9 p.m. until 8 a.m. We've been talking about this time period that we're concerned about those winds gusting between 40 and 60 miles per hour. That's already verified. We'll wait to see if we see 60-mile-per-hour winds. We've seen a lot of 40s. I mean, 44 right now in the city. Could have some tree damage that KJ was talking about. Maybe get a downed tree, and, of course, power outages could result from that. So we want to watch everything and just be alert and informed until about 8 a.m., and then it should start to back off. But the line has already put down some, hazardous weather. All of these little icons are wind damage reports. And, Matt, can you click on this one? This one is in Pike County, the closest sort of into our area. Pike County had, I know, a tree came down and took some power lines out. All right, thunderstorm wind damage, trees and wires down on Pine Drive and Maple Drive. And you'll notice all of this is just really to the west of our area. Why is that? Well, let me show you what's going on. So when you look at the dynamics, all right, this is a trough that came through our area, and we picked up a little bit of rain. We certainly did. But this is where your actual front is back here. And the strongest winds are right behind that front. So our winds are going to be kicking in maybe a little bit stronger and then sort of holding steady for quite a while. So here you are, 3 o'clock in the morning. You've got a 46 out around Montauk. You got a 40 in Morristown. So really anybody could be seeing it. And by the time you get to 8 a.m., all right, this is when our concern starts to relax a bit because the winds are not 40 or 50 miles per hour plus. Now they're, 20 miles and maybe a 30-mile-per-hour gust out there. That's 8 o'clock in the morning. The concern should die down at that point in time. You end up with a breezy day, but it's just not hazardous. I do want to talk about next chance for precipitation. All right, so here's how this is going to be playing out. So you could see a stray shower out there tonight. Friday, I think during the day you're okay. By Friday night, we watch a batch of rain come into the area. This is late Friday. This is 6 p.m., just starting to come into our western suburbs. And we'll deal with it overnight into the early mornings of Saturday. But Saturday, 9 a.m., it's basically done with us. Sun's going to pop out. I think you have a good-looking Saturday. Sunday is not good-looking. Another system will come in. That gives us a better chance for rain. I think Saturday is the better half of the weekend. Sunday looks to be wetter. And then this is also going to, as it pushes out of the area, pull in some much colder air. Watch this. Watch this. Seriously, KJ? Is it a possibility we could see a couple of snowflakes or maybe some frozen pellets in our area Tuesday morning? I think it is a possibility. And the reason is, when you look at how the temperatures are going to be dropping. Now, tonight you're 47 degrees. That's not the cold air. You still have that concern with the winds. And then for tomorrow, they should back down a bit, more like 20 to 30-mile-per-hour gusts. But then across the board, Friday night, we talk about that rain chance, and we have it for Saturday morning as well, but Saturday afternoon looks good. Sunday is wet, and then look how much colder it is. The coldest air so far will be Monday and Tuesday, especially Tuesday morning, 33 in the city, and that's when I just showed you that chance for maybe a little bit of frozen precip. It wouldn't be much of anything.
Yeah.
It would be like a flurry in the air, but just know that's sort of a sign of things to come.
Yeah, I'm already cold just looking at those numbers. Thank you.
Okay.